folks, and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. How are you doing? So for my last video, that camera seems awfully high. I think it's alright. So for my last video, but don't go making this mistake again. For my last video, a lot of people said that they couldn't see the movies, and I'm really sorry about that. I was filming in my car and I just done it quickly. So just for the people that did want to see the movies that I got in the package from Roy, I have got them here quickly to show again. So just put them up and show you quickly. So we've got Suck. We have Break. Earth to Echo. The Hindenburg Steelbook. The Raven. For All Mankind. The Villainess, which I thought I had, but actually don't have it. So somebody asked for that in the comments, and I would have you would have got it, but actually don't have it, so I'll be keeping it. The one I thought it was that I have, it seemed awful familiar to this cover, which was the edition. The edition. So actually, I don't have that one. Actually, you know what? I'll put that on my shelf with my arrows right now. There we go. Just being 100% sure. No, I didn't have it. The Cinderella 1 and 2. Framed. And that was it. So I was just showing you them quickly, just because you couldn't see them on camera last time there. So I've been trying to watch feel-good movies to get myself in a feel-good feeling. And I wanted to watch Pay It Forward. And I did watch it, but it's just terrible that that movie's not got a Blu-ray release. So it got me to thinking, what other movies don't have a Blu-ray release? My dog just ran behind me. What are you doing? You alright, Daisy? It's okay, you can come up here. What's the matter? Oh, it's alright. It's okay. You want to be in the camera? Say hello to everybody. You've just... Oh, you're alright. Oh, you know, you don't want to be in the camera. You want to go down? It's alright. What's the matter? Don't know why she came running over, but there you go. Maybe there was a noise that frightened her or something like that. So as I was saying, it was really strange that Pay It Forward didn't get a Blu-ray release. So I was watching it, and I was thinking, is this a feel-good movie? And it is a feel-good movie till the end, which is quite sad. I don't know if you've not seen Pay It Forward, highly recommend it. Great movie. And you okay? You want to go down? Okay, there you go. So you can stay here. You can stay beside that. So it is very good movie and a very good philosophy. And it gets to the end, and then the end changes a bit. So it's sort of a feel-good movie, but then it isn't. So I was talking about movies that just don't seem to get Blu-ray releases, or don't get Blu-ray releases in our region. And one of the subscribers, Larry, he said to me that K-Pax with Kevin Spacey also never got a Blu-ray release, which is true. And then it got me thinking, what other movies do I think haven't got a Blu-ray release? And I thought, I watched The Man Without a Face with Mel Gibson, and that hasn't got a Blu-ray release either. Well, certainly not in this country. And I think I might be composing I might try and compose a wee list of movies that I think should get a Blu-ray release, but don't. So if you guys have got any ones in the comment, it can either be a Blu-ray release over here or anywhere. And up until recently, that would have been No Escape as well. So No Escape didn't have a Blu-ray release. But, so if it isn't in our region, and it hasn't got a Blu-ray release, and what movie do you think should, or at least get a region 2 release? For me as well, Return to Oz doesn't have a Blu-ray release over here, which is bugging. I've seen that in the cinema, and I've always wanted to get that, but it's in the Disney Classics collection. So In fact, we'll stop talking about there, because if you've got any ones that you can think of that you would like released on Blu-ray or 4K that are not released in this at all, or not released in this region 2, then put it on the list, and that'll help me with mine. So appreciate that. So I'll show you a couple of things that I have got over the last week or so. So first one is, in the HMV 50% sale, they had copies of Sleepless in Seattle, and I've watched this movie a couple of times, and it was pretty good. Again, it's like another feel-good movie, but I've never felt the need to buy it. But when it was at 50% in the HMV sale, so it was 10, get it for 5, I thought that's a pretty good deal. I'm going to take it this time. But the other thing was that when I had a look, it seems it's either been out of print or it's been hard to get, because in CX it traded for £12. So I bought 3 copies, took 2. By the time they arrived, the price of that 2 dropped to 10. So I traded those 2 in, got £20, and kept my one release Tom Hanks movie of Sleepless in Seattle. And if I remember rightly, as he got it, it's been a few years since I watched this. I think it's another one I watched on a plane. What year is it? 1993. Very possible. And if I remember rightly, his son's worried about his dad, who doesn't have any one because his wife's died, and they email each other, or they go through a radio station. The wee one with the email each other's "You Got Mail," isn't it? So Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan and that, and so I got myself a copy and traded. So I spent 15, got £20 of vouchers back, and got myself a copy. So pretty happy with that. And Larry, who has been extremely kind to me over the last few months, sent me another couple, and they just arrived unexpectedly, and I'm like, oh great, and that's absolutely brilliant. So he sent me, I'll show you first. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm gonna. 4K of Gamer with Gerard Butler, and I think this is just a fun film. Basically, it's a vision in the future where prisoners are getting used to be controlled in real life with a chip in their head for gamers. And the guy who plays Dexter, Michael Ceo's in it, and he plays a good character in this as well. And I think it's just a fun film. It's what I would say is it's not spectacular, but if you're going to watch it, and I do watch it quite a few times, why not watch it in 4K? And I don't believe there is a UK release of this. So this is this must be a American release or something like that. It says 4K and the digital, so it doesn't have the Blu-ray. I think I've got the Blu-ray for Gamer, so I'll probably combine that one. So is there any special features on it? 4K resolution, high down range, it doesn't say. Strong Lionsgate, immersive audio sound. It says special features inside the game, controlling gamer, first person shooter, the Evolved Red featurette, theatrical trailer, audio commentary with exclusive producer. So yeah, so there's quite a few bits on there. So again, if you're going to watch one over and over again, 4K is going to be the last format I buy. I don't think there is going to be an 8K released, because if there is, certainly not an 8K physical. So these are ones I'm going to have for the rest of my days, he says. So that's Gamer, and maybe that camera's a bit far away. Maybe that's why it's thinking. Okay, again, told you, no professional. And the last one he sent me, again, this is a Blu-ray, and I own the movie, but this version is supposed to be the best possible version you can get. So without further ado, I'll show you. It's Twister. Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, and I'm sure you all know the movie, The Dark Side of Nature. And Twister is a great disaster movie. I consider it a disaster movie, with Helen Hunt. And coincidentally, she was in Pay It Forward last night. And it's got Dolby Atmos on this, so apparently the tornado sounds are absolutely amazing. I'm just trying to read this, but it's in German, so it's a bit difficult. So this, if you're going to have Twister without a 4K, this is probably the best version you can get at the moment. Best version you can get. It certainly is. I believe there is another one like this, but I think it's for Daylight. I've seen it on Big Polly's channel. And let's have a look at what you get in there. So there's 2 discs. One is showing the Dolby Atmos, and one showing Aurora 3D. I think that's a different type of audio as well. So it's not just one type of audio. So can you guys see that? Maybe I'll bring it up a bit. There you go. So yeah, I think my camera's a bit far away today. Oh well, I can't fix it now. So as I say, Dolby Atmos disc, Blu-ray, and then underneath, careful, Aurora 3D Blu-ray, and the booklet Twister. There's Dorothy, the machine they use. So we've got the little booklet here, Helen Hunt. I think I'm having a wee bit of Helen Hunt-a-thon at the moment. So maybe what I should do is I was planning to watch this today, when the kids are occupied. I maybe should watch. So I've watched Pay It Forward. I've watched this. I'm going to watch this, and then maybe I should watch What Women Want as well. So really appreciate these far too generous gifts. So I've got Gamer, Twister, and Sleepless in Seattle. And I whizzed through Roy's ones a bit because I didn't, because I showed them last time. But if you didn't see them last time, that's it. So Framed, that's going to go straight into Mindicare Collection. Is that Dean Stockwell on the front? No, it can't be. Can't be Dean Stockwell. No, it's from 1947, so it's definitely not Dean Stockwell. Framed, and I didn't even show you the inside, so nice single disc on that one. The Cinderella. The Criterion for All Mankind. Again, a nice big booklet. The Raven, which I do have in my 6 Gothic Tales, but it's not an individual release, as I was saying the last time. So there you go. Again, I don't know if you've seen that okay. The Hindenburg Zeppelin. And thanks for the comments about George C. Scott. So I now know I'm his pattern, isn't he? Of course he is. Earth to Echo, Break, and Suck. So again, thanks again for watching. Please put if you do have any Blu-rays or movies that you think should be on Blu-ray that aren't, or in a different region, please put them in the comments there. If you do give the video a like if you like it, or you can dislike it if you want, it does help the channel, so that would be appreciated as well. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, I was going to say with more pickups, but that's not going to be happening because I think there's a challenge coming in the month of May, so look out for that. Well, certainly no new pickups anyway. Oh, intriguing, I hear you say. I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.